Welcome back, friends, to my next worm video. Um, I gotta say, I'm proud of that intro. Every time I've watched it, replayed it since I made it yesterday, I've given myself a little chuckle. Uh, yeah, so um, as you can see, this is the feeding I did on 3 April, and it was 6 days since I previously fed it. Um, so here's me just starting to rifle through the left side of the bin, which is not the side I fed. I actually fed on the right, which you will see in a second here. The picture-in-picture of the last feeding that I did. This is the one where I did like the tomatillo husks um, and some other miscellaneous stuff. Something that was pretty interesting when I like dug this up, which I'll show you in the video later. Um, you could see the I don't know what you call it, the skeleton, the structure of the tomatillo husk, kind of left over. You kind of see it as I'm digging through it here. That is like a piece of bark or something. I don't even know um, when and how that got in there. It must have been with the um, with the peat moss mixture that the worms arrived in initially. Yeah, but you can see me just rifling through all this stuff on the right hand side. A good amount of worms. Um, like I've said in probably my last few videos, I'm really happy with how this bin is going. Just how the whole project is going. Um, I'm always really excited to open it up and I mean, look at all those worms. That's a lot of worms right there. Um, so yeah, I'm always really excited to open it up and check them out. Here's that close up that I was talking about of the. I don't know if husk is the right word. It's the outer part of what the tomatillo is encased in. So here's the feeding I did. Some peeled carrots, daikon radishes, some miscellaneous green, and then I put eggshells and shredded cardboard and paper. Um, One of my favorite foods is Vietnamese food. I love Vietnamese food, and I just started. Uh, I tried to make some homemade stuff because I love Vietnamese restaurants and I don't always want to spend a bunch of money eating out. Um, so I did my hand at pickling some daikon radishes and carrots, and then making a banh mi sandwich, and then making like a Vietnamese salad. It was really good actually. Um, if I do say so myself, I did a pretty good job. But um, yeah, so that's what I fed in this iteration. Um, and then I decided to bury the paper covering that I had been using that had started to degrade. As you can see, I buried that on the right. This is from like over a month ago. This is part of an avocado pit that I put in the bin. Um, yeah, it's got to be at least a month old. And I even chopped it up and stuff, but as you can see, it's still there and it's breaking down. Now, this part of the video, I like the little cuts that I'm doing, like taking out time of the video. Um, I think if you look back on my channel, the older videos, the first one where I did two feedings in one video, the video was like 18 minutes long or something. I got this video into 8.5 minutes for two whole feedings. Um, so I'm definitely going to try to like cut out a lot of extraneous stuff, as you can see here. So here is the next feeding that I did 7 days later in this same bin. Um, let's see. So I go right for the left hand side where I had put the daikon and carrots, and I was really excited, or really surprised and excited to see this daikon radish sprouting. It was really cool. Um, I did not break it up or anything. I just put it back in as is. I'm kind of I want to see if it continues doing that, just out of curiosity. Um, I guess that's a. I mean, we're talking about root plants. I guess it would make sense that you put a root plant in there and it starts to grow because, um, man, it's just showing the viability of these castings. It's getting there. It's going to be useful. So that's really cool to see. Um, I have noticed it takes longer for the worms to get through these root plants. Every time I have put carrots in there, I have noticed that it takes slightly longer to eat those up. Like I talked in a previous video about broccoli, like the broccoli just disappeared. Um, the carrots do not just disappear. And I cut them up quite a bit. I just take like the shavings, I skin, peel a carrot, and then I'll even take those peels and like chop them up further. Um, but yeah. Uh, so here I am, just continuing to rifle through. Um, what I got in my hand right there, I think that's part of the um, cardboard from like a Cheez-It box that I had put in initially. And if there's anything that's the bane of these bins, it's the all that glossy colored cardboard that I put in there. Um, I have as much cardboard as I will ever need for as few worms as I have so far. So I am definitely not putting any more glossy stuff in there. I'm only putting plain cardboard, shredded paper, stuff like that, newspaper. Um, so, you know, it, if I do decide to harvest castings sometime soon, I might do it in one of the bins and not the other bin, and I might like pick out all that stuff that I see from the bin I want to harvest and just put it in the other bin. We'll see. I don't know. This feeding obviously is an assortment of a bunch of stuff. Banana peel. It's a mango. Um, that's half of a mango pit uh, that I attempted to chop up. You'll see the other one in a second here. I took some scissors and cut it. I figure that this is my first time ever putting mango in the bin. I bet that'll take a while to decompose. And there's the rest of my eggshells. I gotta eat more eggs still. um, yeah, so we're approaching the end. Uh, I enjoyed making this video. I'm enjoying the whole worm thing, the whole worm process. Uh, Thank you for watching. I'm gonna keep doing this, so I will see you next time I make a video. Um, and I hope you have a good day. And like I said, I will see you next time. Bye.